Almost 30 years ago, Rwanda experienced its darkest moment. This was a place that people fled from, a situation that the world looked away from in horror. But we vowed not to let the past define us.
Rwandan President Paul Kagame is pertaining to the genocide that killed up to 1 million people in a span of just 100 days in 1994. Almost 30 years after that dark period in their history, Rwanda wants to be known not for the atrocities, but for the rich culture and breathtaking sceneries and wildlife that the country has to offer. Rwanda is just one of the 54 countries in the continent of Africa. Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu Hassan says, if well utilized, the sector of travel and tourism can be used to reposition the continent and attract more foreign currencies.
Africa should ensure wide access to information resources about local customs, traditions, and cultural practices. Africa should tell its own story in its own terms. Africa is not only the future, it is now.
The World Travel and Tourism Council held its first global summit in Africa in the city of Kigali. In 10 years, travel and tourism in Africa is expected to grow by 5.1% yearly and create 18 million jobs. This means a boost of $168 billion to the continent's economy over the next decade. The top key markets are Egypt, South Africa, and Nigeria. WTTC President and CEO Julia Simpson says there are challenges to the growth of travel and tourism in Africa. This includes limited connectivity, skills gaps, and negative perceptions. But she says there are means to improve it.
To overcome them, policymakers need to focus on some strategic investments, improve connectivity, air connectivity and land connectivity within Africa, and streamline visa processes.
Connectivity to Asia and other parts of the world is one of the main challenges that Rwanda and the rest of Africa is facing. How the continent will step up to this challenge to reach its full potential, that we have to see. In Kigali, Rwanda, I'm Jade Agustin, CNN Philippines.